All right, Jeff, so what do we have here?
So this is one of our early prototypes. This is our vector model. So this was where we did a limited run. This is a tube stacked design. So we kind of moved from single form factor aluminum block to tubes. And this was kind of our foray into building a much more compact sort of front player gun with the 86 style frame that we were released prior to that as well. On this particular one, you can see that we've got the slice pump kit, as part of that.
Yeah, this one looks great. Anodizing is beautiful. Slice looks great on it.
Yeah, this happened to be one that I actually
fantastic.
bought back.
Yeah.
We released all the prototypes, sold them all, really quick.
Yeah.
And then when I saw one come back up, I had to pick one back up for us. So.
And so this is this a half block? Which exact style is this? Because you made full blocks, you made half blocks, you made mid blocks.
This is really what I would call more of a midget half block.
Midget half block, gotcha.
Yeah,
because the tube doesn't extend back past the end of the grip frame.
That's exactly right. It's not what we would consider a full length lower tube.
Right. Pull the bolt out on this. Let's see the bolt. Nice. Cool. Very cool. Nice and simple. What are your screws here? Oh, just holding the retainer in?
Yep.
Very cool. Nice. Cool. What do we got here, Jeff?
So this is one of our later model vectors that we released towards the last release that was performed, I would say around 2015.
Yeah.
As compared to, this was one of the early prototypes that we did, which was early 2014.
Gotcha. Cool. So what are some of the differences and what do we got on this one?
Well, not too many differences per se. I think because at the time the prototype was a tube stack design.
Yeah.
When we went to the later model gun, we wanted to keep with the tube stack design, but we made some changes in the way that we mounted the tubes together, as well as the way that we dealt with the pump stroke alignment on this particular gun.
So more kind of internal changes to make everything kind of work better.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. We were focused more at that point on
Refining.
this being a refined and a produced marker, or at least at the time that we put this together, it was more of us moving into an area away from what we had done previously with the Nemesis and the Element line of markers.
Very cool. And on these, there is a detent between the two tubes. Is that correct, or what's the detent situation?
That's right. Yeah. So as we built these and assembled them, we were using really like a spider-style detent that went in between. So you could remove the tubes and replace that detent.
Yeah. Very cool. So we have a mix of aluminum and brass on this, or is it all brass? It's pretty heavy.
It is a combination of aluminum and brass. The brass does add some weight. It was one of the options when we were producing these. We started offering things like the HPR reg top, the stabilizer bar, the auto trigger kit in brass. We did release both anodized as well as some standard flat black, and even some guns, for example, at Spew that we I think gave away that year.
Yeah.
That had that sort of two-tone with the brass. One of the other aspects of something we improved to try to provide more stability with the pump stroke was what we called the bat wings. So we added these stabilizers to help manage the pump stroke a little bit better. I think one of the other things you can see here is we added this stabilizer bar as part of the integrated front block, where on the prototype, I think this was later that we drilled these, but most of them didn't have a stabilizer.
So they didn't have the quad rod.
Yeah, it wasn't a quad rod.
Gotcha. Cool. Awesome, Jeff.
Yep.
Thanks. I'm still a little shaken up.
So as we put the tubes together, we built this.
Earthquake.
Is that an earthquake? Yeah.
Do you think it was?
Maybe, or I don't know. I thought maybe the air conditioner kicked on or something.
That was a pretty impactful air
Yeah.
conditioner.
Yeah.
But you don't have a basement in here, do you?
No, we don't.
Okay, so anyway, back to the video.
At least nothing's falling on our head.
Yeah.